welcome back to the Wizard Weekly, where we talk about everything in gaming. It is okay to be a super fan or even obsessed, damn near in need of a restraining order for any type of media that you like. That's completely fine. But when the phrases of, price gouging and scalping comes to the equation and are looking to exploit you as that fan, I just hope none of you guys are falling for this dumb shit out here. And there is dumb shit aplenty ahead of the Nintendo Switch 2 finally being released. Now, back when the Switch 2 reveal trailer came out, a little bit later, Nintendo announced that they were going to be having a Nintendo Switch 2 experience event going on in major cities and, different countries where, you can have the chance to go after this Switch 2 is finally announced its price point, and you can go to these events and have your own hands-on experience with the Switch 2. Standard Nintendo engagement, obviously, but since Nintendo has mainstream popularity, and if they were to put these tickets for these events on sale, they will be botted out the waz from scalpers in less than 30 seconds. So to give everyone an equal opportunity to be able to attend, they put the tickets in this raffle where you have to sign up with your Nintendo Switch account, or Nintendo account, whatever the fuck it's called, and then you were entered into the raffle. And all throughout this this past week, people have finally been seeing if they've been getting chosen to be able to attend, and it's been a lot of heartbreak for many diehard fans that actually want to go here. But of course, as fair as this could possibly be in this kind of sense, there's still just going to be some odd ones out that are just going to take advantage of this situation and try to make a buck off of a really cool event. Because in the last 48 hours there have been many deviants who have put their tickets that they got from this raffle on sale on various platforms like eBay, most notably, and are going upwards of, I've seen the worst at $900, and it's insane. Now the ticket, mind you, is free. If you enter the raffle and you got chosen, it's free for the ticket. You just got to pay for all your expenses to get there and whatnot. This is obviously in Milan, so you pay a freaking out of country flight ticket for that kind of shit. But as you can see, George, I can't make out what that last word is selling this ticket, or was selling this ticket before it got taken down, for 300 euros, and this is crazy. And obviously, if you know anything about e-tickets and context clues for an event like this, none of this is allowed. The tickets are non-transferable, but yet we still have these deviants. Now I did try to find one of these things for myself, for my own eyes to see, obviously not to buy it because I wouldn't pay money for any scalper out there while I'm still breathing. But I did find this first one here for Dallas, the Dallas event, at $40 at the starting bid. But every time I click on it, it appears they got clapped before I can make good content out of it. So good for them. So I can't say that I'm surprised by any of this, nor do I think that this is going to stop after all the eBay takedowns and whatnot. I'm sure there's other websites, maybe through Reddit, and maybe just having friends trying to transfer these tickets to everyone else. Obviously, if any of you guys see these tickets being sold on any platforms that you use, I wouldn't recommend supporting it. One, because the price is insane for something that's free, but also there could just be people that are trying to take advantage of the situation and charge you and actually not have the tickets, since they know people are thirsty for it, and the raffle is in a wait list right now to see if anyone backs out from cancellations. That's really the only way that people are going to get tickets from this point forward. So yeah, just another case of a company's fans, or I wouldn't even say fans, just people that are trying to exploit the situation for profit, taking advantage of just a really cool thing that people really want to have and have access to. But I'm sure we don't have much to worry about after this is about the attention of Nintendo and eBay and everything. And moving on, Spider-Man 2 is finally getting its PC port tomorrow on January 30th, which is cool and whatnot. But ahead of its launch, Sony, they decided to showcase some new moves going forward for all their PC ports, claiming that, starting with Spider-Man 2, they're going to incentivize you to have a PlayStation account for the PC games, but they're not forcing it anymore like they were for the past 2 or really 3-4 years now since beginning, PlayStation PC ports. A requirement that's just been headlining Sony as this big entity of greed, since a lot of these games will require you to have an account just to be able to play the games, like how they did with Helldivers 2, before finally, backtracking on that and just, leaving it to the single player games that they port to the PC. And now, Spider-Man 2's PC port will require you to have a PlayStation account, along with a few other PlayStation games on PC that you see here, like God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us, and Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. However, like I said, Sony, they're trying to nudge you in the back as a player and, throw treats in your face to get you to have an account for these PlayStation PC ports. Like for Spider-Man 2 here, they're allowing you to early unlock the suits of Spider-Man 2099 and Miles Morales 2099 suit as well. Something you can already get just from playing the game, but obviously, Sony, they think this is going to be enough to, entice players. And the same goes for these other 3 PlayStation PC ports, like for God of War Ragnarok, they have some, features you can already get in the game. And I mean, all this sure, man, I don't really care. The big problem was that they were forcing PlayStation accounts on people that generally like don't really want anything to do with Sony except for playing their games, which is why they're playing it on PC and not on PS5, you know, for some of the cases at least. And having in-game items that you can already get from the game just from playing, you know, being these incentives is cool for me, but what I'm concerned about is how they're going to do this if they decide to have like live service games that, you know, are going to tempt you to get a PlayStation account like Helldivers 2. Like, will they put some sort of like gameplay boost as an incentive? I doubt they will. It'll probably just be a skin or something, but I just want to, you know, see how they decide to treat like their live service games, which is obviously making them, you know, a sure amount of money right now, which is why, you know, Helldivers 2 is like a big thing for them. But yeah, simple stuff. And finally, you know, it's good to see them listening, even though this is kind of like, it feels a little late after how many people regrettably made an account just to play some of these titles, but you know, better late than never. And moving on, I love this game, by the way. Before I started recording, I read this report about the launch of the RTX 5080 and 5090 GPU cards, which are coming out tomorrow, actually January 30th. And there are people that are already camping out for this launch at various micro centers across the globe. Now, this report was from a few days ago. Like, people have been camping out here for like 3-4 days of waiting for this damn card. And I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because I just found it interesting. Now, as far as the internet's opinion, you know, you can pretty much guess how people are reacting to this, saying that it's crazy and whatnot. Like this entire comment section, just people like roasting this shit. But me personally, you know, I'm not mad. Now, the person in this photo in particular claims that they're not a scalper. Like the only reason that this is like drawing concern and like, you know, a reaction on the people is because they think they're scalpers, people trying to, you know, capitalize on this and get as many cars as possible. And to that, man, yeah, that's dumb as hell. Like in the beginning of the video, I already talked about how scalping is terrible. So if their intention is to scalp this card, that is really dumb, and I hope, you know, they don't have the chance to do that and someone, you know, calls them out on that. But apparently they claim here that they're getting these cars for themselves and they run a business and shit. So, you know, yeah, man, as crazy as this is, you know, to camp out 4 days outside of a freaking retailer, I'm not mad at it. Like, that's something that I would love to do with friends. I wouldn't do it by myself, but if I had like, you know, a friend that was down to camp out for like the new, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto 6, if, you know, the digital media wasn't a thing, or maybe like the new console or something, I would love to do that, just to have that experience, you know, shared with friends. But unfortunately, we just live in the age of the internet where we know when something big and, you know, popular is about to come out. Most people, you know, when they see stuff like this, it isn't the reaction of like, you know, from back in the day when people used to camp out for a new game or a new console. They know people are just trying to scalp and, you know, get that free money on whatever secondary market they're going to sell it on. And that's just the unfortunate reality of the situation. Now, Micro Center, they did announce that they're going to be having some sort of limit on the RTX 5080s, 5090 cards, since, you know, they know that it's going to be a really popular thing. People are going to want a lot of them. So that's reassuring for, you know, the scalping game and whatnot. But we'll just have to wait and see how, you know, how long we have for these things to be in stock, and see, you know, if there's going to be like a record-setting time or how fast they sell out. And finally, for today, ending the video how we started, we're back on Nintendo. This time it's something more personal and less, you know, scalping and egregious. Now, I've been having a good time playing recently Tears of the Kingdom for the first time. I'm pretty deep into the title. I still got a long ways to go before I beat it or anything, but, you know, outside of that, I haven't really been playing much else. I mean, I've been playing a little bit of PC games, but really just Tears of the Kingdom. So Nintendo announced they have a supercharged sale, which I want to just go through and see if I can find any games. I'm not really expecting much, since, you know, Nintendo's idea of a sale is really a sale. It's just a couple dollars off, maybe like $10 off of freaking $59.99. Even though honestly in their market, you know, that's still a good deal, since most of these titles are going to stay at their retail price for as long as they exist. So let's just see what the hell they got going on. Okay, starting off with New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe at $39.99. Like I said, only a couple dollars off from a game that came out in 2019, or even it came out longer, because that's the Wii U version. They just, you know, put a deluxe logo on there. Some Just Dance. I don't know. Do people even still play Just Dance still? Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. That's pretty sick. Played Ace Attorney a couple years ago. Had a good ass time on PC. I kind of just want something I can play though, like pick up and play, like that game collection where you can have like, you know, all those board games and stuff. I played the demo of that, and I replay that so much. I just love playing President on that shit. Like, I want something that just, oh my god, it's right here and it's on sale. What the fuck? Yo, I can end the video right here, man. This might just be what I get. I was blanking on the name, but dude, this is probably one of the best pickup games you can have on the Nintendo Switch, and it's on sale. Oh yes. Okay, I know exactly what I'm walking away with today, so you know, we'll still look, but I know what I'm walking away with. Mario Tennis Aces. See, how could this game be worth $40, man? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hopes at 20. That's insane. A Mario title at $20 on a Nintendo website? What? Am I dreaming? The Crash Bandicoot remasters might just be one of the best remasters of all time, in my opinion. Like, I love those games so much. I love playing them with my sister and everything. That was so good. Miitopia, oh my God, Vacation. I love, that's literally my entire childhood in one game right there. I'd rather play it on the Wii though. I don't want to play it with my controller. Game Builder Garage, what the hell is that? Yeah, I'm not really seeing much else. I was really just looking for like first party games, because if it's like a third party game that I really like wanted to play, I wouldn't play it on my Switch. I'd rather just play it on my PC. But I'm for sure walking away with Clubhouse Games 51, you know, that I'm definitely getting that. Like, that is obvious. And that's all that I got for today, man. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.